Okay, this is Foxlago, so 2-year-old filly by Foxwedge, and I'm about to get on her. So I've started this recording early because I want to get on her with a bit of caution. She's only had a few rides here this time in, so you don't take them for granted. Oh, she says, oh, you just pulled me off balance. Whoa, girl, whoa, girl. She's in a hurry. We're leaving. She's only had a couple of rides, only been here a week. This is her third ride, so you just don't take them for granted. Yes, I've got on her straight away, but she's just been on the walker for a little bit. She's just used up a bit of her energy. She hasn't done a lot. She's quite green, but I quite like her. I said with Hear the Fox by Foxwedge that this is how Foxwedge is going to throw his progeny. Then I'm going to like them because they're nice, strong fillies. They've got good, strong heads on them, strong bodies. Now, Foxlago, this is the third generation of her family that I have ridden. I have had the one and only Foxlago. I like to call him Fat Lago because he always carries a bit too much weight, but he's been a good boy. And High Lago by High Chaparral, and then this girl here by Foxwedge. So, interesting crosser. Interesting that Foxlago being by Fastnet Rock and that Foxwedge is a Fastnet Rock stallion. It'd be interesting to see if she comes out as good as him. Because I tend to agree with Darren that I think she is actually the best type of the family so far. So anyway, Foxlago had a great temperament. High Lago was a little bit snaky at times. So anyway, she's coming out here by herself, which is nice. Her ears are pricked. I've got my legs on tight. Just don't trust 2-year-olds that you don't know, and I don't know her. So she's a good girl. Come on, sweetie girl. Oh dear. Come on. So this is our new camera that we're using, so it's just a bit of an experiment to see how it works. Even how it picks up the sound, we're not quite sure. So, come on, lovey. I don't want to go by myself, she says. Can someone come and hold my hand? It's scary out here. There she goes. Good girl. Oh, magpie. Come on, lovely. She's a nice, good colour too. She's very similar colour to High Lago. Foxlago was Rich Bay. Come on, girl. Good girl. She's spelled well. She's in very good condition. Like I said, I've only had her a week, but she's in very good condition. She's not too fat. She's just nice. She's good in the coat. Put the rug on her and she'll be shiny in a couple of days. She'll look $1 million. So that's nice. It's nice when they've had a nice spell. She was a little bit naughty to shoe. She came last Wednesday and the farrier comes on a Thursday. She didn't want to have her back shoes put on. She was a bit kicky, and I said, look, we'll just put her back shoes on next week. So after I've given her a bit of work, so she gets shod tomorrow. It's Wednesday today. So anyway, she'll be a little bit sore-footed with her back feet coming up here, but that's consequences for kicking. Come on, lovey, let's go. Come on, charge. Yeah, you can have a bit of a look. Just want her to round up a bit. Her head's very high. And she's going crooked. I'm going to kick her around. Come on, lovey. Go straight. Good girl. Good girl. Come on. Come on. So I'm applying quite a bit of pressure on her mouth to get her to drop her head into the contact. So basically you hold them in front and you kick them up with a leg. You can just see her dropping her frame now. That's what I'm after. Good girl. Good girl. Sometimes you've got to work hard to get it because you're teaching them. And then when they pick up what you want, see her head come back up again now. I'm going to kick her forward, hold against her in the hand, till she lowers. Come on, good girl. She's lowering, there she goes again now. Good girl. Good girl. Come on, hey, hey. Come on, good girl. Nice, the wind's dropped a bit for her. It's been a sort of windy, shitty day, actually. There's a good girl. Now she's trotting forward. Come on, she was. Come on, go forward. She doesn't know what I want from her yet, but a handful more rides and she'll know exactly what I want from her. So I just give her nice experiences for the first couple of rides. Don't apply too much pressure, as long as they're behaving themselves and not leaping and bounding in the bushes and the trees, and I'm quite happy. Come on. Come on, girl. She's just going to trot back down the hill, and that's all she'll do today. So, like I said, with the other filly, I don't overwork them for the first couple of days. I ride them, they behave themselves, they go home. Tomorrow's another day. Do a little bit more. But just first few days, you just keep them sweet, because there's nothing worse than a muscle sore filly. And they do get muscle sore. Ooh. Particularly if you're changing their frame, teaching them to round up and carry themselves. They're using their backs that they haven't had to use before, because a lot of people don't ride them up into the contact like I do. So, you know, it's all a bit new for their bodies. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Some people working very hard to try, you know, make them behave the next day, so they're a bit overfed and underworked, but I don't overfeed them early, and I just like them to be sweet, you know. So just pick their ears, take you out, don't buck you off, then, you know, it's nice. You can just go back in and give them a pat, and they've had a good experience, and I've had a good experience, and, you know, you just, it just all comes together pretty quick after the first, you know, couple of weeks. Get the miles in underneath them, and she probably won't go to the track for about 3 or 4 weeks until I'm happy with her education, but she's been pretty well schooled before I've had her too, because she's quite straight in her body and stuff, and has been quite well ridden. Scary. Shine at that log, and that'll do her. So, whoa, girl. Whoa, girl. You can come out on some of them and they don't have brakes, you know, you pull on the reins and they just keep going, and, you know, so you can spend a bit of time stopping and starting and teaching them that when you pull on those reins and say, woo, it means stop, which she knows it does. So she doesn't need any reinforcement. So that's her, so she can just walk in, and her workload will increase. She'll get worked all over this weekend too. And, yeah, happy with her. I like her, nice horse.